Okay. So, did Congo almost pulled something, but were beaten by quality?
Yeah, they were never gonna win. They were never gonna win. They were gonna win.
The what?
They were not going to win.
Yeah.
They just lacked enough quality going forward.
Yeah.
So if Congo had like Mbappe, only Mbappe in front, they would have won like 3-4-0. That's all you need. You just need to defend and give the ball to Mbappe. That's the tactic.
Yeah.
But they don't have like someone who's like that. So um yeah, so they were never really. I think they could have. Their best shot was defending for 90 minutes, 1-0. It was possible, but I think they needed to also maybe keep the ball a little bit more and things like that. But yeah, they couldn't. So yeah, it was a little bit tough for them, unfortunately.
Thought about this one.
Um, well, I think I'm giving it to. It's tough. The problem is that Senegal are not okay. They were very good going forward, like, but they were playing a very weak team. So this is
I
this
think
is hard.
I think Belgium has to be careful of number 26.
Yeah, need to.
He has a shot.
Yeah, but well, very. I would give this to. I would give this to the Congo.
What?
I'm gonna give. I mean, so I'm gonna give not the Congo. I would give this to Senegal.
Oh, okay,
I would give this to
with what
Senegal.
scoreline?
Oof. Belgium have 2 goals in them. You know what? The problem with like teams like Belgium and England, they can easily score 2 goals. I can't say that about Congo and Morocco's and African teams. They are never like lethal going forward. Um, I do not see like Senegal scoring 3 goals.
Okay.
At most, they can score two, but I can see Belgium scoring 3 goals.
What do you think is going to be the final scoreline?
So it's very hard to predict. And Belgium, okay, I know that they're not that like impressive. It's very hard this one. I'm going 2-2 draw again. 2-2 draw and then extra time. And then Senegal win on penalties. It's gonna be a very long night. That's what I'm predicting. But yeah, it's hard. It's just like the fact I'm going for a draw it just says this game is very hard to decide. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm saying 2-1 Senegal.
2-1 Senegal. All right. Uh I don't know about that. I just think Belgium, they have Lukaku and everybody else. They can score. They they just can score 2-3 goals.
I watched them
I
versus
can't.
Egypt. The,
You're
Yeah.
kidding me.
they just
It's not one.
Yes, you watch them against Egypt and
You just do like dinner.
now move it to two. Um, sorry about that.
it's all good.
think Belgium probably their most creative outlet for me is Doku. Problem with Doku is that he has days. Depends on which side of the bed he woke up.
Yeah,
If he plays well, then Belgium will play well. I
I
think
think
Belgium is going to struggle for physicality in the midfield.
they could, but I'm still giving this one to Belgium.
Scoreline.
Uh, no, Belgium. Okay, no. It's so, you know what? I was gonna go 3-2 Belgium, but I feel like and they are fighting for everything. So a 2-2 and then Senegal win on penalties or in extra
Oh, okay.
time. Yeah. Yeah, 2-2 and extra time, either penalties or Senegal. I'm picking Senegal.
So penalty Senegal.
Yeah, Senegal penalties.
I don't think there'll be penalties, but that'll be interesting. I think for me, they have Papgay and Diatta have to play well for them to win this match. Uh, Diatta is a highly overlapping right back, so that even in the final with Morocco, um, they need him to play well. But I think, of course, De Bruyne and Doku are probably where the attention is for Belgium. I did watch them versus Egypt. They were not convincing at all. But I mean, we just say maybe it was the first match of the World Cup, and also generally just underestimating these African teams. Thinking a draw with Egypt is a bad thing, but clearly drawing with these teams is a good thing because beating them is hard.
You're right.
When
Extremely hard.
England struggled all day with Congo.
They did. But at the end, though, the firepower, that's the problem. So, like what I was saying, with just defending alone in this tournament, it's not such. You can defend, but when you go forward, you have to be a little bit more, you have to be a little bit more like, threatening.
Yeah. 2-1-0. So you're saying penalties, Senegal.
Senegal to get it on penalties, probably.
Who do you think wins Norway versus Senegal?
No way.
Okay.
The reason is, the African teams, right? I think what we are lacking only, we've figured out structure, defense. What we're lacking out is like offense. We just lack like superstar offensive players. Like, okay, Egypt have Salah. I would actually pick Egypt, but Salah is not like the same Salah. And then the Senegal had money, but it's not like the money that can decide games alone. Whereas like Belgium have Doku, they have De Bruyne, like just a little bit more threat going forward, and that's what saved England today. Because now Cote d'Ivoire Congo were defending, but they just lacked a little bit more going forward. You can't defend for 90 minutes. So this game depends on whether Congo are dangerous going. Senegal can be dangerous going forward. Like, so I'm liking this so far. Like they're showing intent, threat. Yeah, that's been our problem with African teams. We are structured and stuff, but we just tend to sit back and be the underdogs. and I don't think we're gonna go far doing that. Because I mean, if you're not attacking a team, they can just be relentless. And
So uh,
Mhm.
I think Senegal has lost 3 of their last 5 matches. Only won 5-0 on versus Iraq.
Yeah,
So that's not a good statistic.
but you also think about it. They were playing France. We don't count France. They lost to
USA
Norway. They lost to Norway, I think.
and USA before the World Cup.
Yeah, but we don't care about that. Friendly, but more importantly, Norway, they were not that bad. It was a very close game. It was a very close, but you see the quality going forward because it's Haaland who makes a difference. They don't have a Haaland. Uh,
Uh,
so that's there. That's the only thing we're lacking now, like with the African football right now. I think, I think structurally, tactically, we've got it right. We just need to have more. We're just lacking like more stars, like a Kocha, Drogba, who else? Eto, Salah, kind of players. We don't have our own Mbappe. That's been a problem.
mm,
So yeah, otherwise African teams are actually pretty good. Discipline, defense, whatever, like amazing.
yeah.
You know, if Congo is who could attack
Who was who was I think Wisa was Congo's worst player.
West,
Yeah.
okay, but that says a lot then because he's supposed to be their focal point in attack.
No, but
And
he was the worst player in the sense that he was getting opportunities and he was not tracking back.
I see.
Like that opportunity hit the post that was supposed to be a goal.
You see, so I'm liking this. I'm liking this from they see what they're doing now. I think Belgium could be in trouble here. Belgium could be in trouble. I want to see more positive football from African teams. This thing of us like being underdogs and playing defense, we won't go far. You like Capo Verde tomorrow when they play Argentina, it's not gonna work. You can defend, like you can't keep defending, like and hoping. Like you can't do that against like France and just defend the whole damn hoping that you get a 0-0 draw, 1-1.
Yeah, that's a bad call.
That's not Brazil.
You can't play for a draw.
Can't play for a draw. Like we've been playing for draws. That's why we are. And I think it's knockout football. We're underdogs. No one is expecting us to win the World Cup. So just be positive, you know. See the Belgians,
Mm.
they just have more going forward. Like De Bruyne was scary at Man City. They have Trossard, they have Doku, they have is it Tillemans? Okay, kind of.
Yeah.
But those players alone, when you think about them, you think about attacking. You know, we don't have that. I can name NDI and Salah and Mane. I don't know anyone else who's scary. That is all we're lacking in Africa right now. Maybe also because the African talent ends up in Europe. Uh, could be that too. But in Europe's defense, a lot of them are born there and they're developed there. Like Mbappe didn't go to an African academy; he went to a French academy.
Yeah.
So okay, that's fair enough. It would be like complete stealing of players if they were developed in Africa and then when they're 18 they switch nationalities. So that's a betrayal. But I can understand. So maybe we need to invest more in yeah, in like developing talent so that Mbappe goes to Europe when he's like 19. Like Brazilians,
Yeah.
they play for local teams and they only move to Europe when they already have played for Brazil. And I think there's a rule. You can switch Once you play for the national team, you can't switch nationalities. But you can switch if you play for the under 19 or something, 21 or something like that. If you're like dual nationality, you can switch countries. Yeah, but I think here that's what's going to make the difference. It's just the quality going forward. Like they have, you see, like what happened. Like to prove my point, yesterday with Ivory Coast, we had Diallo.
Yeah.
If we had more Diallos, like you see, he came in attacking threat, dribbled past people.
See, Senegal shouldn't play like this, then defend.
Yeah. They should just keep
They
going.
should not play like this, score, then start defending. They should score like this and just continue attacking.
Yes, they should just keep going like this. We shouldn't be underdogs. Because if we're underdogs, the opponents will come at us, and then like South Africa were very negative football like for a long time. They were just hoping for a draw.
That was
You see what's happening. Like the Belgians, like going forward, they're more confident. Like this guy's making an overlap. That's why we're not winning anything. And if we play like this, we'll never win a World Cup in Africa in not anytime soon. I'm afraid we won't.
Trossard with a chance.
You see, you have Leandro Trossard. We don't have a Trossard.
Yeah.
We don't have those players. I think that's what we just need to have more. I think African players have a pro. Just they're more like efficiency.
Yes.
Efficiency, physicality.
Yes.
We really do flair. I can name a few flair African players like Okocha. Eto was not that flair. Even Drogba, there's a typical profile of an African player, especially West African players. It's about strength, physicality. Look at Lookman, is a typical African player.
Mm.
It works though for us, but I don't know. You really expect an African player to dribble like 5 people, like Ahmad did, or George Weah, or Kocha. The truth of the matter is, doesn't matter what these teams do, they're gonna meet France. It's like they're just
Are
going to
they?
the slaughterhouse. I don't think they're meeting France directly, but they could end up in the French. It doesn't matter. They'll meet France anyway. The final, the semi, the quarters doesn't matter. So I don't know what the other teams are doing. They're just waiting to meet France. That's what this World Cup is about.
Oh, that's a good chance.
Yeah.
You're right. They'll meet France. They'll meet France
If they beat, is it Spain?
if they beat Spain.
The game I'm actually looking forward to, is it tomorrow, right? It's Spain versus, is it tomorrow or today? When is Spain playing Austria?
Tomorrow. Saturday. Saturday.
It's tomorrow. It's Thursday night. So tomorrow is Spain versus Austria at 9. Then after that, with Portugal versus Croatia. Yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be heartbreaks for Spain and Portugal. They're going out.
That'll be very interesting.
Yeah, Spain, right? The only reason I can trust Spain is because of one teenager, Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, if that one plays football, no one can stop them.
That's that is their star. Nico Williams can also come through.
But he needs help.
Yes, they do. Because you
Like
can
he
actually
needs another pacey winger.
true. But tomorrow's game though, Austria are not an attacking team. Teams I'm scared of in this World Cup are teams that attack. You can do all your haram football all you want,
Oh,
but
money.
that's
Ash.
oh my God.
Oh,
How did that not go in? You see, if you're not attacking
wow.
in this World Cup, you're not winning.
What?
If you're not attacking this World Cup, if you don't have attacking players, you're not winning the World Cup. That's what this World Cup is about. Like people think it's defense, but I'm thinking this World Cup is about attacking. That's what I'm liking it. Like
What was
even
that
if
from Courtois?
I don't know, and this guy tried his best. He tried his best. Oh my God, my God, oh my God. So Brazil actually have a chance, have a shot
Yeah, I told you.
because they can attack.
Yeah, they can attack.
Because you can imagine you're Brazil, right? You defend like you did, like Congo did against England.
You beat England.
But then you have attack. You just give the ball to Vini. Like if you create like 5 chances, you score like 3. That's it. You're winning though. You're winning these games. You see, like what's happening now, right? In this game, Belgium are like the ones who are defending. But then the problem is that Belgium can attack. They are not like just waiting to defend the whole game. You give De Bruyne, Lukaku a chance, they'll score. That's the difference. And that's what I'm saying. African teams have been lacking sometimes. Like Cabo Verde can defend all they want against Argentina. But eventually Argentina will score and they won't have any response. You see, Belgium are defending, but they have Doku. Doku is like a nightmare. So Argentina, Senegal have
And
got this.
Senegal should not change this tactic and start defending. They should continue
They should,
attacking.
yeah, create chances. And they have to be more direct. The advantage of Senegal is they can be very physical. I think that maybe that's why also European teams are such a. These guys will bully you off the ball.
Yeah.
They're stronger, so tend not to.
Oh,
What a beautiful ball.
whoa.
Yeah, mine is still got it. So Germany are home already.
Yeah.
I knew Germany were not going anywhere. In that time, they like start pitted like Curacao, only for them to be knocked out.
When I watched them versus Ivory Coast, I knew these ones are not going far.
Yeah, they were lucky. They were very lucky. They should actually could have had a better chance. Yeah, they let Ivory Coast win because I think they would have beaten like Norway. There are teams I can tell. Like I would be happy if they win the World Cup so far. The only team I'll be happy with winning the World Cup so far is France. I'll be very glad. Spain are good, but sometimes Spain have this Portugal syndrome where they just do this horizontal football, pass left, pass right, give it to
Yeah.
Rodri. Like, just go for it. You see, Spain like now they would have made like 55 passes in before they make a shot. This is more like it. This is what I'm talking about. Just put more people in the box. Thank you. Football is like straightforward like this.
Wow. Wow. Very direct.
Yes, and they have a chance. Oh my God. They're panicking. De Bruyne. What happened to you, man? What happened to you here? Yeah. I can't believe football is a very, very funny game. Like, can't believe grown men uh spend days doing this. It's people who invented football, if they see what it's become, it'll be interesting.
I agree. Football has become something very big.
Yeah, it is. It's made people millionaires. Very much improved.
This guy called Ndiaye is a good first touch.
And yeah, it's very good. He plays for Everton, I think. I watched him play in the Premier League. Yeah, he's like a baller. Usually for Everton, he's playing on the left where Mane is.
Everton is still in the Premier League, right?
Yeah, they are. They didn't get relegated. They're very much there, but they were like in the bottom half of the Premier League.
Switch. Yes. Football. Corner.
Yeah, I mean England. If England meets Norway, they can get knocked out. Even Senegal, they'll struggle because the only thing the Congo lacked today was attacking. Without too much attacking quality, you struggle. What was that?
That's poor.
Nice vision from De Bruyne. I would have played that pass also. That's so slow. That's so slow to counter. Where are the runners? Beautiful, beautiful football. I think like the oh my God, that's a freak. Isn't that a foul? Are you there?
Yeah. They should not defend. They should continue being positive. Get a chance,
The
score. They are allowed to be patient. This guy, if he gets a chance
oh
around
yeah,
the box there, he will squash him.
the Senegalese.
Yeah, Pep get with that other guy, the number 26.
What I think just having a star makes a difference in the game
Big time.
because people pay attention to this. That makes everybody else like comfortable, play better.
Woo! Ah!
What a beautiful save by Mane. I cannot believe Senegal are a much better team than Belgium. They're like on the front foot. On paper right now, Belgium don't deserve to win this game. They're being outplayed, completely outplayed.
Yeah.
Oh my God, if Belgium were playing the French, they'll be massacred.
Yeah, though it should be
You know what
worse.
makes the, like I was saying yesterday, like the French attack. I think I figured out their tactic. Like I was saying yesterday, that they don't need the fullbacks. So it's basically a 6-man defense and a 4-man attack. And sometimes, occasionally, one of the other 5 goes forward. But that's essentially the French, because all the goals have come
Oh,
from those players. That's beautiful. They're getting closer. Oh my God. Oh
yeah.
yeah! Senegal! Senegal! Like Belgium are getting, I'm changing my score line. 3-1 Senegal.
2-1 Senegal.
I'm going 3-1 Senegal.
That was beautiful.
It was. That's some fantastic football.
So the whole of Group E and Group F have gone home now.
What? ENF.
Yep.
All of the teams. No, it can't be.
Check.
No, I think it wasn't England in F or.
Cote
Let me just
d'Ivoire,
check.
Germany, Curacao, and Ecuador is Group E.
What are they doing in the World Cup? All of them. They were lying to each other.
Sweden,
We're gonna win the World Cup.
Sweden, Netherlands, Japan, and Turkey.
Did you say the whole of Group what? F?
E and F.
Oh my God, all of F is gone. You're so right. They're all gone. Oh my God, what a useless bunch of groups. I'm so sure they're lying to each other about like winning the World Cup and whatever. There was this professor who predicted the Netherlands are going to win the World Cup. Whatever, that was clownery. They're all gone home. Tunisia were the worst team of the World Cup. They finished with -10. You know they have a worse goal difference than Curacao. There's no team with a worse goal difference than Tunisia.
What a break. Interesting tactics. I think from what you're seeing, Ndiaye is staying far left is what I think the formation is exactly as is. I think Pap Guy also is exchanging with Diarra. Diarra is almost playing like a number 10. sometimes.
Yeah, I think they switched to like a 4-2-1-3
So it's almost like a 4-1-2-3.
sort of thing. Yeah. Kind of waste that, something like that. Yeah. Um, Sa is more like central striker in a way. Dia is actually out of position. Like he's used to, he plays where Mane is. So, but then you can't. Mane is like best there. So
Mane can play on the right.
yeah, he can play on the right. So Dia can try. That's Yeah, but they're good. I think just generally they're very. I think okay. What I can say about
Belgium does not
Senegal,
have Belgium does not have legs in the midfield.
they have Tillemans.
But it's Tillemans and De Bruyne all day. Like this is a very aging squad. This midfield is aging.
It is. It is. I'm getting a water. It's a water break. I'm coming back.
Okay.
Okay, tactically, um, yeah. African teams. I'm thinking we're all playing almost the same football. It's like we're one team. Is this structured, efficient, very simple, straightforward football? It's not very fluid, our football. It's structured, rigid, almost the same formation, just variations.
Yeah.
Like the way Senegal is playing is, I could say that's what the Congo were playing. The only difference is that Senegal are just better going forward. But Senegal is well coached. That's all I can say.
They're a good side.
The coach is very good. Yeah.
He's diving. That's simulation gift. That's a red. Give him a yellow. Yeah, Senegal has legs.
They do.
Whoa.
Well, there was an article I read about Doku. So he's going to miss the next game anyway. So this could be Doku. Well, his wife is giving birth. His son is being, is it a son or daughter? But I think it's a son.
No, they already gave birth.
They already did.
And
So he came back.
Yeah, and he was not there in the second match.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going late. So that's great. He's back. He's back.
He left. He didn't play the second match.
Yeah, I wonder, like, because I was thinking, okay, maybe he didn't go that time.
No, he did go. He did go.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna call him Daddy Doku. New Daddy Doku. Okay, what do you which league do you think is better?
Yeah.
The Saudi Pro League or MLS?
None.
Okay, but between the two, so they are all the same.
They are all useless.
I think what's happening is okay, they're not that bad, but the quality is different from Europe. They're like not close to Europe.
They're both
However,
not bad. They're both not bad, but I actually think African leagues could be better.
okay, I think the difference is they have more money.
Yes, that's the only reason. But the Brazilian league is way better than those leagues.
Absolutely, the Brazilian league is pretty good.
They just have money and clout.
Yeah, money, and they can attract big talents because in the Zimbabwean league, we wait just to say, in the Zimbabwean league, we really have foreign players. We used to have like a few. I remember we used to have like players from Zambia, Malawi, one or two.
Mm.
In the PSL in South Africa, we don't have a lot of
Wow.
we do have a lot of a number of foreign players, but
The switch.
okay. Another question, right? So it's an interesting fact. Usually there's a correlation between population size and football talent pool, obviously. But there's some exceptions, like Uruguay. You know, Uruguay is about the entire country is like, I think it's 3 to 5 million people, something like that.
Okay, let's see. $3 million.
Yeah. But they still like produce talent. Just think
Wow.
about it. The entire country is 2 million. Usually the male to female population in any species, mostly like mammals, like 50-50. So from the 1.5 million male, and none of them are playing soccer, from the pool, you might have 300,000 and you still produce Suarez, Cavani, Valverde. You know, that's pretty impressive. And also Belgium is pretty small, but they still produce like, talent. Pretty interesting statistic.
Brazil is such a huge country.
Yeah, that's why they have more talent. So the cool thing about Brazil is there's a Neymar on almost every block. It's actually very hard to be a professional because the talent pool is it's down to luck and self-belief and determination. Because you just find another talented player like down the street who never makes it. There are so many Vinnies. Doku. So also like we don't develop a lot of like I think our like youth development is like pretty bad in Africa compared to Europe. There isn't much investment in that. Like in Europe, like in Brazil, they can invest millions in an academy. Like some academies are running on like 3 million, 10 million per year. Because I was watching this documentary. And they're pouring so much money and hoping that from all that money they're gonna raise a star and that star will make them like the money back, which usually happens. So you can here see a club investing like $1 million, $2 million a year on running the facility and to produce a few stars. It's a big business. Football is a big business. The scouts. I don't know if you've ever played like Football Manager or FIFA Manager or something. It's pretty interesting. The scouting network is huge. Agent fees. It's pretty hard to make it as a footballer. So talent alone is not enough. It's pure luck sometimes. Marketing, marketability, where you're born, like it's many things. Because a lot of times the footballers from a country tend to come from the same region or from the same neighborhood. Like a lot of the Brazilians probably come from the favelas or like a specific like city. In Paris, there's a specific place where all those Mbappes and stuff are coming from. Pretty interesting.
So Papa Goy plays for Villarreal.
Yeah,
It's good though. He's a good footballer.
it's amazing. Wait, these are our brackets.
Which ones?
The ones you're showing now.
Yeah.
So we got it wrong. Ecuador out. Sweden, France, we got it right.
Mhm.
We actually got a couple right. Like we've got Mexico playing England.
No, we got it right. We got it wrong. We got it right in terms of which team progresses,
All right. I still maintain.
but we're wrong about the opponent.
Yeah, we were. Are you still giving England a win versus Mexico?
No,
So you think Mexico will win?
I think Mexico will knock them out.
You know what? As much as you say that, my worry is that England are bad. They're terrible. Like they're not like organized. They're actually bad. The only problem is that they have
They have no
enough.
they have no creativity.
Yeah, but then going forward, they just have players who can just cook something like Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham. Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham can literally just save England. They've done that many times. Today, if there was no Harry Kane there, they were going out. He carried England. So that's my worry with teams like England is that even if they have a bad day, they can have some. That's what makes France like lethal because France can have a bad day, but there's no way Dembele or Lise like unless someone poisons their food or something. And that's also my worry with Spain in that there's so much reliance on Lamine Yamal right now. And Barcelona have that problem too. And Argentina have that problem. They're relying on Messi. Take Messi out of the game, they're not as good anymore. Ooh. So everybody in Senegal tomorrow is gonna have breakfast. They're gonna have Belgian waffles. That's a free kick.
Whoa.
You know what? Football is very difficult to come up with a super team. I think the few super teams I've seen in my lifetime, the 2002 Brazil team, the 2006 Brazil team, even though they got knocked out by France. AC Milan 2007. The Man U that won the treble in 99. And the one also from 2008 that won the Champions League. Barcelona 2009, 2011 treble. Real Madrid, Champions League, Real Madrid. The Germany that won the World Cup. The France from 2018 and this year's France, yeah. Those are my super teams. But if I was Deschamps, I think I would also win the World Cup. I would also win the World Cup. All I have to do is just tell Mbappe, Olise, Dembele, and Bakola or Dore, go play football. That's the tactic. Like you six are defending, go play. But Pep Guardiola, though, is a tactical genius. I don't think there's any manager who would ever manage the game who's as tactical as like for me, the most tactical managers ever is Pep, number one. Surprise number two, I would actually put Mourinho. Mourinho is a tactician. He plays sometimes haram football or counter-attack, but amazing tactician. Brilliant tactician. It's just that Pep's style is more catchy on the eye and amazing. But Mourinho is just equally as good. People don't appreciate Mourinho, especially in his peak days. He had a tactic. He knew what he wanted to play. He would pick the player profile. I mean, Mourinho picked Drogba. No one knew about Drogba. He said, I want Drogba. He had a style he had in mind, and it worked. Same as Pep. Pep also got lucky. He just managed to inherit one of the most miraculous teams ever.
Which one?
The Barcelona 2008.
It did not inherit it.
But he inherited the players.
It did not inherit anything. Actually, he brought those guys up. Busquets.
But they were already there.
No, they were there, but they were not actually performing at that level. Iniesta and Xavi were actually subs.
Yeah, but okay.
Guys,
he's just lucky.
This talk of he inherited a super team is not true.
I really think it did.
It's not true. He got there was Deco and Ronaldinho, and he got rid of them.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, he got lucky.
Pedro was not even playing at Barcelona.
That group of players. That's what I'm trying to get to.
No, but I'm saying
he got lucky to get that group of players.
No, he made players that were playing already start playing more, but he did not inherit anything superstar. Why do people? I think this is a lie people tell about. Or he inherited it. He did not. That Barcelona actually was failing in the league. The season before he came,
just because.
Wait, the season before he came, the league was won by Real Madrid.
Okay, maybe that's a wrong phrase to put it. He got lucky to just save that group of players.
No, he did not. He made them what they are.
I think there's like a half. Like,
no, those guys just understood La Masia football, but for them to play the way they were playing, that was all Pep.
Yes, that's him. But I'm just saying, okay, do you think Pep would have done the same thing with a different group of players?
He has created teams in clubs. He went to Man City. He got rid of many players and bought players that worked for his profile. Most of these teams.
I know most of these teams work, but
the only team he inherited that was also very good, but still he got rid of players to get new players was Bayern.
Okay, maybe you're misunderstanding me. Like, what are the odds that you get Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta, and Messi?
Are you aware of the fact that Busquets was not even in the first team?
Yeah, he was in the B team.
He was in Barcelona Athletic.
Yeah.
He took Busquets from Barcelona Athletic, and then you say he inherited?
I didn't say inherited. Okay, he just got lucky to find those players.
How do you get lucky by going to by going to La Masia? How do you get lucky by going to La Masia and choosing?
Do you think? Okay, let's be honest. Do you think Pep would have had that team the way it was without Messi?
He was going to create it that way.
Without Messi.
Yes, he was going to create it that way. It's true.
I don't think so.
It's the same thing when he went. It's the same thing when he signed for Bayern. He's the first person who was pushing for any big club to sign Neymar.
But I think people are misunderstanding what I'm trying to say. I think we're not like trying to take down his accolades. But what we're trying to say is that everything just came together.
He made it come together. Pep is.
There's a little bit of
Pep is a team builder. I can give you so many examples. When Rodri left Atletico Madrid to Man City, he was not a world beater. No one knew about him much.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But he got to Man City and started being a bowler.
Okay, I don't know how to say this. Maybe we're not saying like he didn't like make the team himself. He built the team, but I'll just say there's also an element of him just having the luck to just. I mean, you have to be lucky to coach Messi. You don't just
Messi. When Pep took Messi, Messi was not a world beater like that.
But he was really brilliant.
They were just really saying he has potential. What Pep did was unlock his potential.
Okay, but do you still think that? Okay, do you believe like
if Messi had gotten a different coach, I don't think he would have become what he became.
Yeah, which is like both ways then, because he also got like what we're trying to say is things just came together. It's like almost like a gift from like above.
No, but who decides how a player who decides how a player on the pitch based on their ability should play?
Obviously, it's the coach.
It's the coach, right?
Yeah, but
I'll give you a good example. I'll give you a good example. When Xavi was Barcelona coach, right? Rafinha was actually about to leave the club because they were saying he's not good.
Yes, I understand. Also, Xavi brought up Yamal.
No, but my point is, what Xavi did with Yamal, we cannot say Xavi was lucky. He brought him to the club.
He did, but also, man, Yamal is a generational talent.
No, but we only started saying generational talent because Xavi told him how to play on the pitch.
But are you then saying Yamal will not be Yamal without Xavi?
100%. He could still be in La Masia right now.
That's where maybe I disagree. I just think
right now Yamal could be in La Masia. I'll bet it could even been worse. Yamal could even have left Barcelona because of frustration.
Yeah, true, but he will still be like Yamal.
And that's not true. So many players have left specific clubs and did not play well.
I understand, but they're like, okay, these are a few players, but they're just generational players. Like, there are players where I think it doesn't matter where they were going to go. I think Lionel Messi, it doesn't matter where you went.
Guys, people don't realize this. Clubs, good coaches, they identify who is their special talent or potential of being a special talent. Then they unlock that beast in a person by making them play to a level he was not playing at. I'll give you a good example. Mikel Arteta, there's one player who has been coached by Mikel Arteta into a world beater. Two of them, actually. Mikel Merino and Declan Rice. He made them better.
Yes, of course. You're going to make you... Okay, I think Messi will still be... We're not like trying to say... Okay, obviously Pep, right? Okay, let me put it nicely this way. Pep could probably still have gotten that tiki-taka thing playing nicely, but I don't think it would still be that same level with
Pep has repeated tiki-taka with different teams that did not have Messi. So what are you saying?
But it was never the same.
No, it was actually better.
I know, but I'm just saying that
Bayern Munich tiki-taka was better than Barcelona tiki-taka because they were actually a bit more direct, more physical, and the only thing that they lacked is maybe that high level technicality of La Masia players.
Yeah. No,
but these La Masia players, somebody had to bet on them, and Pep did. Like, when I hear people talk about he inherited a team, I always like, which team did he inherit? Because the team he inherited, he got rid of those players, and people were actually calling for his name to be removed from the club on match day 7 when Ronaldinho and Eto'o when Ronaldinho and Deco were gone.
Okay, maybe inherit is not the correct word, but we're just saying you just got.
Do you know how many people?
Do you have that said?
Do you know how many people Pep got rid of to bet on youngsters?
Okay. Here's the thing. Do you think Pep would coach Stoke City?
I think he can.
And make them like world beaters.
Pep can coach Stoke City. There's no one who can coach Stoke City to be the best.
I would actually love that. I would actually love to see
No.
Pep.
But there's no one who has done that except the coach for Leicester. Everyone else did not have average players. Like, you can't talk about, for example, Ferguson, say, Ferguson cooked it. Ferguson always had the best players in England.
Okay, but there are players who didn't have the best players.
Who?
Like, Mourinho won with the Porto.
Let's be honest, that Porto team had Deco. Deco was already a star.
Yeah, but that was only Deco. The rest were like...
No, guys. There was Deco and Ricardo Quaresma.
Yeah, that's it. It's not like
no one in the
like
world, no one in the world, when Porto won the Champions League, was as dangerous in terms of dribbling and attacking threat as Charisma in that year. The only person who was coming close was Ronaldinho.
Okay, maybe sometimes people like hype Pep. When we say these things, we're not like trying to say he's not a good coach. Because what we're trying to say is, if you give someone else, I can tell you now, if you gave someone else the same players as Xavi, Iniesta, and whatever,
they no
wouldn't
one
be doing that.
Tinashe, there's no one who can win Champions League with a poor team.
No, but I'm just saying, if you gave someone else
that FC Porto team was a semi-finalist in the previous 2 Champions Leagues.
Yeah, but if you gave, but who was coaching them?
No, it was not. That's actually what I'm trying to say, George. It was not Mourinho.
Let's see.
Do people realize some of the things we say, right? I get it's just banter of football.
It's not banter.
But some of these things, if you really look at them, there's no one amongst top 5 leagues who has taken a shit. Sorry, language, but who has taken a shit team to actually win a Champions League. There's no one.
Yeah, but okay. I think you're missing the point. If we gave another coach the same set of resources Pep has,
they would not win anything.
Thank you. That's what we're trying to get to.
They would not win anything. If I give Barcelona 2008, that team you guys call elite, and you say, okay, Pep has decided to get these players for you, be the coach. Mourinho was not winning anything.
No, but that's his style. That's where you're wrong.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's
Pep's style is this.
So Pep's style is this. I want you to appreciate that.
No, but you are also not appreciating something.
What?
You are not appreciating that Pep is a player, is like a coach who only goes to a big project with big players and big money. You cannot say.
Are you aware of the fact that when they gave him Barcelona, he was coming from Barca B with no resume of a big team?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Are you aware of the fact that the Rijkaard team was not playing Pep way?
Yeah, it wasn't.
He literally changed how they play football.
Exactly, but there was still like
when we are talking about someone building something from the ground up, what is more impressive? Getting better players or actually changing how everyone is playing?
It's the same thing, but we just say Pep just is like a big project manager who needs like big money signings. Pretty much does it when you get what
you are saying. I'm continuing to refuse what you're saying, because
I would never agree.
There was no big money in Barcelona.
Yes, there was no big money, but they were already big players.
No, they were not big players. It's not true.
Always going to be big players.
It's not true. Xavi was not big. Iniesta was not big.
Xavi was always going to be a big player.
That's not true.
I just think that's so true.
No, it's not about thinking. It's about the fact that what was happening in 2007. 2007, the only player in the Barcelona team we actually were calling, okay, big player who stayed at Barcelona, which Pep said, I'm going to keep, was Thierry.
But they were just coming up players.
No, guys, I genuinely think the Pep argument.
But then he left. Okay, let's forget the Barcelona one, right?
Are you aware? Are you aware? No, wait. Are you aware that when Pep was at Barcelona, there's no one he bought more than 30 million?
Who? Like you didn't need to. You already had Messi and Xavi.
No, that's the thing.
You already have world beaters.
But are you aware of the fact that Xavi was not even starting?
Let's forget about Barcelona.
He was not even starting.
How much money did Barca spend on like Lamine Yamal? Nothing. It's coming from their club. So that's a bad example to use. Let's go to Bayern Munich. Let's go to Man City. And just take a look at how much Pep spent. We're not saying he's not good. He's like probably the best coach ever.
Actually, you'd be so shocked that amongst the top, what you call EPO Big Six, check who has spent the least money in the past 4 or 5 years.
Okay, here's a fun fact. Do you know the coach who spent the most money, like spending manager in football history? It's Pep Guardiola. You can argue that. He's the highest spending manager ever.
That statistic, again, I am arguing it. It doesn't make sense.
But it's there.
Pep Guardiola, listen, your argument is flawed. If you are looking at this with some logic, you would actually realize it's a flawed argument.
How is it flawed?
When you say Pep has spent the most money, that's actually technically not true, because when they are calculating this, they're trying to check, wait.
It's not technical.
Listen, it's very technical. Mourinho is not judged at money spent across his career. Mourinho is judged on what he spent at a club.
Okay, fine. We can.
But Mourinho never stayed for more than 3 seasons at a club.
It's the same thing, like, man. Okay, go to Bayern. Like, let's see how much Pep spent there.
That's actually even worse. At Bayern, he barely bought anyone except Thiago Alcantara.
I think you are misunderstanding.
At Bayern, listen, you're asking me how much he spent at Bayern. At Bayern, he bought Thiago Alcantara. That was his biggest buy, I think. And Lewandowski, sorry. Those were his biggest buys. Actually, he was not even the one who bought Lewandowski.
But here's the problem, right?
He actually didn't buy Lewandowski, if I'm not mistaken.
Here's the thing. The problem with Pep, it's not a problem as such. It's just that he's always managed high-profile, big-money clubs with the biggest budgets. Barcelona was not an exception. But again, like, Barcelona was spending so much money on those wages for Messi's and stuff. We're not saying he's not a good coach, like, at all. I think that's where people misunderstand. We're just saying that's just who he is. Like, he wants to play the best football. So if you want to play the best football, you have the best players, you get Pep. It's like Liverpool right now. Like, look how much they spent. They spent, I don't know, 250 million on like 3 attackers, right? And they're awful. What we're trying to say is, if you take that money and you give it to Pep Guardiola, it's a whole different conversation. That's what we're trying to say. We're not saying he's not a good manager or he's bad.
He's the best manager. He's the best manager.
It's not a bad thing.
He's the best manager.
Yes.
He's the best manager of all time.
Yes, he is, like, the best tactical manager ever. It's not a bad thing, the money. I think people, when we say that, they think like we're trying to say...
No.
But
my argument is never on the money, whether I spend 2 million or what. The fact that people think he got already made teams is not really true.
No, but my argument
is the season Pep went to Manchester. The season Pep went to Manchester City. Man City was number 4.
But that's not the argument people make. Maybe people are just saying he spends a lot. It's not a bad thing. It's like if you want to build the greatest, I don't know, building ever, you have to spend a lot of money. But then if you give it to someone who's not good, they won't do a good job. Right? That's what we're trying to say. Like, so I think people don't appreciate that. If Pep didn't have all those resources, right? Of course, he wouldn't win all those. He would still be like maybe at like you can't expect him to make a miracle with Everton and make them win.
Listen to what happened to Pep. There are so many things I think people don't consider when it comes to money spent by Pep. You have to understand that everyone else who's number 2 up to maybe number 5 of highest spending coaches, right? The issue,
you're not getting it.
You guys actually don't get it by saying he got already made teams. I don't agree with that.
It's
like I don't. Just, no matter what anyone says, Pep never got already made teams.
It's not already okay. Maybe people, like, when they say that, what they're saying is, it's like he comes in a project that's already like well funded. That's what maybe it's not like you say, the team is there.
Are you aware? Are you aware of that? Every coach in the top 10 conversation of coaches of all time. The reason why they stopped getting highly funded projects is because they were not that great.
you're still like missing the point.
No, I'm not missing the point. I'm
You're
actually
missing
trying
the
to
point.
say, do you know why Pep is only or almost
You're
staying at
missing the point. I think
highest
people when we
profile
say this,
funding clubs? Oh, that's Pep.
yeah,
Pep is
that's it.
staying.
That's his style, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
That's what Pep does.
The
Pep,
way
let me tell
you
you what Pep
guys,
does,
the
Nate.
way you
Pep thinks
guys
about a
phrase it,
project.
it's you don't give credit to the guy. It's not true. You
No,
have
no,
to
no, no.
give
You
credit to the guy.
misunderstand. You
For
misunderstand.
Barcelona,
No, you're
Bayern,
missing.
and
No, 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 no. You're
Pep,
misunderstanding
Pep,
us. Like
Pep took, Pep took,
he is.
Pep took a Man City which had money, right? True, he did. They had
Yes,
money to
yeah.
spend.
That's the point. That's what we're trying to say. Like we're
But,
saying literally that.
but are you aware of the fact that Manchester United had money?
You're missing the
Are you
entire
aware
point.
of the fact that Chelsea even had
You
more
are
money
absolutely,
than Man City to spend?
you are absolutely missing the point.
All
Like
these
you're
coaches
absolutely missing the
got
point.
these clubs, they fucked them up.
You're absolutely missing the point. So what we're saying about Pep, ne, is he is not. He doesn't go in a project he doesn't believe in, right? That's two different personalities. Like,
But there is no one who goes to a project they don't believe in. For a coach to go to
but
a club, he
no,
has to believe in the project.
no, no. It's like it's very
No, tell
different.
me,
When okay,
most
maybe
coaches, most coaches
believe is
end
a
up.
different word,
Listen,
but
most Tinashe,
a lot of coaches take a risk.
most
They take a risk.
coaches, most coaches
They
who
will
are
take
high
a risk.
profile end up going into any project because they actually don't have a job. There's no big project wanting them.
That's it. That's what I'm trying to get to. So Pep
Yeah,
thinks about it. He's like, okay, should I go to Man City? He's gonna ask. He sits down with them like, oh, how much money are we getting? I want this player. He thinks through it. He makes a plan. He gets all the funding he wants. Then he does that's brilliant. We're not saying
but
that's wrong.
but are you aware of the fact that Liverpool had money to spend when Man City actually technically did not have money to spend? Liverpool wanted Pep and he refused the project.
Of course. No, 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 no. It wasn't only about money now. He knew like that's not doesn't fit him.
Man City had no style of play.
Yeah, but he wanted his own. Like I think you're missing the point, né? Pep, the way Pep works is this: he wants his style, he wants things, but he wants things done his way. There's no way. Okay, I don't think Pep was gonna go to Man City
Every
if they told him,
every high profile
yes,
every high profile coach wants things done their way.
no, it's
Every high
very
profile
different.
coach, even
It's
Pochettino
very,
at you.
some coaches just take anything.
No, they take anything
They just
because
take
they are
anything.
not that great.
They just take anything.
They take
They
anything
just
because they
take
are not that
anything.
great. Tell me one
Okay,
great
but
coach who takes a project he doesn't believe in.
yeah, some just do because they want a job.
Who?
A lot of coaches just do that.
Who? Which one? Give me an example.
Many, many.
Who?
Like some
I
coaches,
said,
like Mourinho.
that's
Mourinno,
not
like Mourinho
true.
will take some of the
That
jobs.
is
That's
that
not
is
true.
that is not true.
That is very
Mourinho
true.
goes to where he believes that's where he's supposed to be.
No, sometimes they just
That
take
is
things,
not
ne?
true.
But
Mourinho has
okay,
rejected.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Do you
Listen,
think
are you
if
aware?
Mourinho
Are you
retired
aware? Mourinho rejected the Portugal vision. He refused it.
because he wanted some okay,
That's not
are
true.
you
Wait,
saying
what
no,
is the
no.
reason? Mourinho was given the Portugal job, he refused it. What was his reason for refusing? If you say he goes anywhere. Because at the time he did not have a club.
Yeah, maybe he's waiting for something else. But
You
my
see
point
what?
is this. No, no,
So
you're missing the point.
the
Here's the thing.
Trashi,
Okay,
you are making
just keep quiet. Let me say, let me speak. Just listen. Just
Edoe,
listen. Let me speak.
Edoe,
Just listen.
Edoe.
We're just saying, here, right? Our argument is this. We're not taking anything away from Pep, but people have to admit, like everyone supports him. He's a big money coach. And there's nothing wrong with being but that's what he is. Pep is just a big money coach. That's it. Are they leading?
I told you 2-1 at most. That was brilliant.
Nah, Belgium are not winning this game.
That was brilliant.
Senegal way too good.
Belgium should go. Remember, I told you they played nonsense versus Egypt. They should go.
They just don't have the. What I liked about you see what African teams are saying, like.
Yeah, these guys are like Morocco. They're direct. If Congo played like this, that was a good goal.
The problem is Congo they don't have Sa and Di and whatever.
Yeah. Bruh, that chest, bruh. That chest, bruh.
Leaving the goalkeeper 0 chance. He's exposed.
Wow.
I cannot believe it. It's like
wow.
Tomorrow we're having Belgium waffles.
Wow. That was a good goal. That was a brilliant goal.
I didn't think.
Imagine you're black. You're wearing a Belgium jersey. That time you're probably from Ivory Coast.
Who's gonna Belgian jersey?
No, I'm just throwing shade at the guy who was on the screen.
Oh, okay. Maybe they're Belgian.
He actually looks like the goal scorer. But on my end, my own is, I think there's a lot of disrespect on Pep, guys.
It's not a disrespect, Akunda. Like, Chef, here's the thing, man. What we're saying is this.
Yeah.
That's just the coach he is. It doesn't take anything from him. It's just, he is a big money coach, and that's okay. It's like if you're building the biggest project ever, right? You're going to need the biggest resources and the best players. And that's what you are. And that's fine. Coach is not like a Stoke City player. That's not him.
But can you also understand that certain coaches who were high profile go to weak teams because they're no longer winning?
I literally say that. What did I say? I said Liverpool got 250 million, right? And they're terrible. If you give that 250 million to Pep and say, here's a project, he does it. So if you're a big thing, you want to assemble like the best team in the world.
That chest, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
That chest, bruh, like, and he hit it sweet. You can continue. Sorry, I was just
saying that's what Pep is, and it's different. They're different player profiles. Mourinho on the other side, when we say project with Mourinho, it doesn't have to have money. It has just to be something he believes in. Whereas with Pep, if there's no big money on the table and stuff, like, he's not going.
No, but are you aware of the fact that modern day Pep, in the past 10 years, the biggest club he has gotten is going, like, the biggest club in his career as Pep Guardiola. When he was coaching, when he went to coach Inter Milan, because he won the Champions League, he got an option to go to Chelsea or go to Madrid, and he went to Real Madrid. He went to where there was bigger money to spend at the time. And he did spend a lot of money. My own is, people like Mourinho, the reason why they end up in certain clubs like Benfica, it's not because they like the vision of Benfica. It's because that's the only club that's offering you a contract right now. Unlike Pep is because of his resume and what he can do in a big club. You never see Pep in a small club because he's being offered a lot of money in a big club.
That's what we're saying.
No, but you guys, when you phrase it, it almost sounds like others actually is because they like coaching small clubs. No, it's because they have no option.
It's not like they like coaching small clubs. When we say project for them, it doesn't necessarily have to have big money. So they just go there because
that's where I'm disagreeing. These coaches, they are doing a business. The only time a coach leaves a club and goes to maybe the only place a coach goes to where I'm actually like, okay, you like the vision, is when a coach is going to international football.
Yeah, true.
That's the only time I believe a coach saying, oh, actually, I like the vision. I'm telling you right now, Pep, what is it? Mourinho didn't spend even a year at Benfica. But within a year, Real Madrid just came calling because they had a crisis, and he went. It was never about the vision. It was purely on the fact that they're going to give him a lot of money.
But it's also a big club.
No, it's also, but my point is, whenever a big club comes calling, whether there's a vision or no vision, anyone will sign.
It's the same thing. Like what I think we're not even trying to compare like whoever. We're just talking about Pep.
No, you guys compared. You said some coaches, they like the vision. It's not about money. And I said that's not true.
No. When
that is not
vision,
true. You can't honestly say, you think these guys want to coach for
vision
less?
Vision is not only money. Because like then, okay, for example, Mourinho had no job.
Let me give you example of clubs that had a vision.
He thought, you know what? I could be the first one to make Tottenham win a trophy. That's a project.
No, but that's not true. He had no big club that is above Tottenham
but at that time,
offering him.
Okay, if he had to pick there, like between Tottenham and Newcastle, you would think, okay, which one like can I at least make a name for myself?
Mourinho had just made a mess at Manchester United.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't make a mess that much.
And he had made a mess at Roma. At Roma, he lost his job. Are you aware of the fact that ever since he left Real Madrid?
Wait, just park it there, right? Just park it there, right? That I want to come back to Pep, right? Like, just park it there. I want to come back to Pep. That's where I'm trying to tell you what kind of coach Pep is. Before this happens, Pep thinks about it. Like, if I go to Liverpool, yes, but am I gonna win? Pep is very smart. Like, he thinks this project, that's why it takes like 2 years without a job. Like now he's thinking, what's my next job? And am I gonna win? Like Pep never takes a job.
But he has a job right now.
With what?
He's the sporting director of the whole Etihad group.
Okay, fine, yeah, but that's not coaching job.
No, but he actually coaches because he goes around other countries.
Yeah, but yes,
other coaches.
You are missing the point.
Like all City Group coaches are actually being coached by Pep.
Okay,
the reason why Maresca is not struggling is because right now, as you speak, Pep Guardiola is in Manchester.
We are arguing about like the wrong thing. Do you agree or not that Pep assembles the best squads and they need money? Yes or no?
I disagree.
Are you saying that his squads are not like expensive and he wouldn't do what he does without money?
I disagree. His best squads were never about money.
I disagree.
His best squad. Check who he bought at Barcelona. You actually realize where I'm coming from.
It's always money. Like, with Pep, it might not, if you accumulate the money, it's big. He doesn't do like, I'm signing one big star. It's all about the positions he wants and the style and the wages people are paying. Like, Pep's players are like some of the best players in the world, like salary-wise. That's where I'm disagreeing. I'm just saying, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's not something to be ashamed of.
My argument is you are singling out Pep, but that's not true. Every coach is like that, with a high profile. My point is, you are making it look like it's a Pep concept, but everyone does that.
No, that's like a super Pep concept. He takes it to another level.
Are you aware of that? For example, Jose Marie,
takes it to another level.
You see, that's my point. If you guys are saying that it's an opinion, but if you look at the facts, you actually realize it's not true.
But he's the highest spender, though. I mean, you can't argue that.
When he went to Bayern, he just inherited a team. He didn't even buy many people.
Okay, but you're counter-arguing yourself. You said Pep didn't inherit anything.
At Barcelona, he did not. He created how they play.
But are you saying at Bayern he inherited a team?
At Bayern, he actually took fringe players that were all on loan, brought them back and started playing them.
So he inherited players then?
Inherited players who were not being in the club's plans. And then you say a person is not great.
We didn't say so. You see, you're missing the point. At what point did you say Pep is
I didn't say you guys are saying he's not great. I say you blemish what he has achieved by saying,
oh, Pep
only goes where there's money.
Think about this. Like,
then I say, Mourinho, are you aware of the Mourinho team that won Inter Milan? That whole front, he bought it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So every high-profile coach does that. If we don't even need to talk about Ancelotti. If we go to Ancelotti, it's even. If we go to Zinedine Zidane, it's even worse. It's just that Zinedine Zidane only coached one big team. Otherwise, they were spending big money.
No, it's very different with Pep. Extremely different.
Like, there's no high-profile coach that does their job in whatever league they're coaching in without serious injections of money. Look at many examples. Luis Enrique. People think Luis Enrique is an amazing coach. Yes, he is an amazing coach. But think about who he bought and brought to the club. You realize this guy actually had everything. Pep, Luis Enrique is great. Like, he's a great coach. I mean, to win Champions League back-to-back is gangster. And also win with a different club. That's gangster. That's done by no one else. Probably has done that. Of saying you've repeated with a different team at the same time you've won it before. But if you look at the profiles of him, like, people talk about, oh, he got. But I respect also him.
But it's big money, man.
What is it?
He still had big money.
Yeah, he had big money.
Yeah, but he's like the highest spender ever.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with that.
He had big money because Pep went to clubs that also agree with him on what he wants to do with the club. But the truth of the matter is, his time at Barcelona, if you look at the people we say he bought, it was only Ibrahimovic. That's the only high-profile acquisition he made himself. High-profile, like, okay, this is a star coming into a team. It was Ibrahimovic. He brought people like Seydou Keita, who he was buying for 18 million from dumb clubs. We only started to know Seydou Keita when he went to Man City to Barcelona. When he got to Barcelona, Yaya Toure was already in the club.
I think, yeah, I don't know. But my point was just this. Maybe we're arguing about. My point was this. Pep is a big project manager. And
but what you're saying, right? The only reason why I'm saying don't single out Pep is because I'm saying everyone does that.
But he's the highest spending manager ever.
But everyone.
And you think so? You see, you know why he didn't agree with Liverpool? Because he definitely just didn't agree with the money they were injecting.
Do we know the reasons?
We do.
That's not true. We don't know the reasons.
Klopp. Let's go Klopp season versus Klopp's time versus Pep's time. Who spent more money?
Where?
When Pep was going head-to-head with Klopp in the Premier League, who spent more money?
I don't know the stats.
I can tell you it was Pep by far. We can check the stats. I can tell you, because Klopp always used to make a joke about, money spent. Let me just find out. And again, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Ne?
Do you understand that Mourinho, when he went to Chelsea, he bought players?
Yes, he spent money. Yeah, of course.
He bought players for almost 700 million in 2004.
He did spend money, sure.
So the reason why he was given this money is because big club thinks if this guy can win a Champions League with a team lesser than us in the form of FC Porto, even though FC Porto is the biggest club in Portugal. Then he was given an open book check. And that's what happens to all high-profile coaches. They get unlimited money to spend. All those Ancelottis. The only reason why Ancelotti is not high up is because he once coached. At some point, he was trying to be loyal to AC Milan.
All right, but I think this could be closed if we give Pep another job in just an average team.
There is no high-profile coach in any league. I'm talking about that specific league who gets a mediocre team.
Okay. Let's make some arguments.
Like, are you aware of the fact that Mourinho has never coached a mediocre team?
Yes, Roma.
That's not true. Roma is a top three Italy. What are you talking about?
They're not. Tottenham
is a top 6 EPL.
That's an average team.
But are you aware of the fact that when he got it, they were already being number 3 in the league?
They are not. Tottenham are not like.
So I'm saying when Mourinho took Tottenham, they had just been number 3 in the league.
That was like a one-season thing.
But he left because he was actually poor.
Okay. Can we make another argument? Don't you think that generation of players, academy players, from Pep's like La Masia, don't you think is one of the greatest generation ever?
And do you know who cooked them?
Yeah, but don't you think they're just one of the greatest generation ever?
No, La Masia is the best generation of any young players of any.
No, but that time with Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, who else came from there? Piqué. That was just some amazing stuff.
I actually think that they were, in terms of academy players, right? In terms of academy players, this current crop is better than the Messi one.
I don't think so. Do you
think
know why I say that?
I have my reasons. Let me point my reasons. Look at when Xavi and Iniesta were understudies at Barcelona main team, and when Messi joined, these are people who are actually 3-4 years spaced. When Xavi and Iniesta were subbing Ronaldinho, that was back in 2004, 2005.
Okay.
So let me finish. So these were actually them, the two of them. They were the only La Masia graduates at the time. What just happened was that there were a crop of La Masia graduates that did not leave the club, and then others from a different crop, which is the Messi, Pedro, and what is it? Messi, Pedro, and Messi and Pedro.
Okay. Can I make a counter argument, right?
Okay.
Or is this saying? Do you think cheap players can play Pep football?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%. Everyone is playing. Everyone right now is playing Pep football.
But we've never seen that with Pep himself and win.
No, but I'm saying everyone is playing Pep football.
But they are not playing. They are trying to play Pep football, but they are failing.
Yeah, they should ask for Pep, and then
they are failing.
And they should pay. They should pay Pep the money he deserves. Then they can be coached by Pep.
We're not taking that away, right? We're just saying.
But poor players have been coached by. They play Pep football.
Yeah, but what we're saying is this, right? For Pep's thing to work, whatever he does, it's brilliant, but it needs the best squad, the best players, and a lot of money, and it works.
No, but
we're also saying,
why are these teammates fighting?
Who are they fighting?
Tillemans and Trossard. They are fighting. They are fighting. These ones are useless. Mpoa is still on the stream.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So I think you're missing my point. Here's the thing. Do you think Pep Guardiola can play haram football the whole season?
Pep cannot play haram football.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Other coaches, can play haram football.
Pep cannot play haram football because whatever team you give him, they are going to play the Pep way.
They won't. That's what we're trying to argue. Like,
No.
it will never be that level.
But my point is, Pep cannot play haram football. He's the one making other coaches play haram football.
Yeah, but I'm saying because he's always had the players, the weaponry, not to play haram football. Give him Stoke City and ask them to play tiki taka. They won't do it.
You go to the academy of Stoke and look for players who can kick the ball.
They will, yeah, but they will never be like that level.
But
what he does then, instead of doing that, what he says is like, okay, this is what I want to play, but I need this guy. Get me this guy. I'll play tiki taka. You give him like $1 billion, and you like win everything. And you know what? There's no shame in that.
That's not true.
I'm saying and I'm just trying to say there's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just who he is, and that's fine.
Dude, that guy spent at least how many seasons? About 12 seasons at Man City, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many seasons?
About 10. About 10.
He spent 10 years at Man City, right?
Mm-hmm. So what I'm trying to say is other coaches, they can adapt to a different style, haram, counter. Pep sticks to Pep's football, and he's stubborn. You've seen him like even sometimes try to stick to his whatever system, and sometimes it will cost him a game or so. But that's him. That's him.
So Pep at Man City over 10 seasons has a net expenditure, a net spend of 1.1 billion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Divide that by 10 years.
You can't say that.
Divide.
That's not how it works. It's going to be 100 million, but that's not how it works.
I want you to see the average. He is spending around about 100 million a season.
I can't say I bought Mbappe for 300 and I said divide by 10. Like,
No. We are averaging out on, okay, based on the time you spent at a club. On how much were you really spending a year?
You don't need to spend a year.
Do you know why I say this? There are guys who spent 1 year at Manchester United and spent 400 million.
If they stayed for 3 years, they would still spend 400 million.
They would have probably spent 1.2 billion.
No. No. They'll spend the same money.
Jai.
Yeah, but the thing is this: we're not even taking the. I think maybe you are making, maybe that's other people's opinion. I'm taking my own take. My own take is this: Pep is just a big money coach, and there's nothing wrong with being a big money coach.
He's a high-profile coach. He's not cheap.
Yes, thank you. But that's who he is.
He's a high-profile coach. He's not cheap. For you to get coach into your club, first of all, you should even be able to afford his wages.
Mm-hmm.
So Stoke City is not paying Pep 20 million because they don't have that amount of money for a coach.
Thank you. And they also don't have the money to pay
the
players
so if any club can have the 40, 50 million he wants, they will get Pep. I'm telling you. They just can't afford him. Because
there's nothing wrong with that.
Because when you are offering Pep 5 million, someone is offering Pep 45.
There's nothing wrong with like being like a big
right now as a sporting director. Do you know how much he's getting as a sporting director?
I don't know.
For example, right now, as we speak. Okay, it's not that. So he's making around 45 million pounds for chilling. He has a job. His job is that he's a system architect now. He has moved away from being a technical guy.
Yeah.
Because do you know before this job came, Pep wanted to go to Barcelona B.
To do what? To coach them?
Yeah, he wanted to coach Barcelona B. He was like, I want to go back and coach La Masia. Because it's close to his wife's home.
But that's not for money though.
No, that was actually pure. The reason why he left the Man City job, people actually don't realize that it was purely family. Pep separated with his wife because the wife was complaining about Pep being in England.
Okay.
And then Pep, when they reconciled, which was last year, they reconciled. I think there was a match where a goal was dedicated to him because the players were crying because there's a player. Pep understood the pressure he was at, but he got separated from his wife over his own matters. I don't know what was going on, shika going on there. But after that separation, right, the wife went back to Spain because she wanted to open a restaurant in Barcelona. Pep left the job because right now he doesn't need to be in England. The job he does it from Spain. He just travels, but he does it from home. And it's not like every week he's probably spending majority of the month in Spain than moving around countries, unless maybe there's a project they're doing in different countries. That's actually what happened.
I just think also
it was purely Pep leaving this current Man City job. It was purely family. He was separated from his wife. Now they're back together.
I don't know. Okay.
And there's the reports online. You can even look for the stories. The reports were saying that he was given an ultimatum.
I don't know about that.
So chairman actually chooses jobs based on what's comfortable for his family. It's the same thing with what's his name, Luis Enrique. These Spanish wives, they tend to give these guys ultimatums.
That's interesting.
These Spanish wives. Because it's the same thing that happened to Xavi, same thing happened to Iniesta. Iniesta retired from Kobe, the Japanese one, because wife was like, come back home, nigga. The stories are there. Even Messi, I think it was the same stories. But Messi was never leaving anyway. Because Messi had a chance to go to Man City, but the wife did not want to stay in London. And PSG was giving a very good option. Ooh! Tinashe!
Yeah.
Oh! Ah!
They were so close to that.
Bruh, like, they should give this team 3-0. Because if by Belgium score in the next 5 minutes, it's going to be a dangerous last minute.
Honestly, I knew Senegal. I didn't think Belgium were that bad not to be able to score 2.
I saw them versus Egypt. I knew they were bad. Remember when the match started, I told you these guys, I've watched them play. They're useless.
But you see what I like about the Senegalese?
They're direct.
Positive, direct football.
Positive, direct football. It's nice to watch. It's actually nice. It's actually entertaining to watch. I can actually argue that it's probably more fun to watch if you remove Vinicius and Brazil. They're more fun than Brazil.
Yeah, I think the last game they came alive.
But yeah, of course, Brazil came alive last game.
Oh my God.
These guys are cooking, dude.
What happened to this guy, Xavi Simons? Does he play for the Netherlands?
Injured.
Oh, okay.
Yellow card, ref.
Which players disappointed you like the last season?
Like leagues. Like leagues.
Like leagues, yeah. The players you're expecting a lot from and they didn't deliver.
Vinicius.
Vinicius?
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
Nah, it was that bad. Vinicius, his trajectory should be up, not just constant.
Or you're expecting that to level up a little bit?
No, like if you are a Ballon d'Or contender at some point in your life, you should show us why you are the Gabadia.
But he's back though. I mean, this World Cup is cooking.
No, yes, but we don't know how he's going to play when he's back at Madrid.
For me, the player I thought...
Because the problem is that Madrid, they're going to be playing negative Mourinho football.
The player that disappointed me was Florian Wirtz.
Oh, yes, 100%.
But
I give him a pass because he's young and it's a move from a different club to some player. I will start judging him next season. I'll give him a pass for now. But based on his price tag, I get where you're coming from.
Actually, Liverpool were my disappointment. Remember when they bought
that Ancelotti guy? That Ancelotti guy made too many mistakes.
Well, like what?
The first mistake was that he was trying to change things too fast.
Okay.
Like he had inherited a good team that was already a number 2 in the country. All he had to do was buy and introduce new players one by one. He had no business buying 5 players at one go.
And that was so expensive.
Because you have too many starting players who are going through transition. You don't need that. You are supposed to just buy Frimpong to replace Trent, right? And Florian Wirtz. He should have kept Luis Diaz. He had no business moving Luis Diaz because I think Luis Diaz was going to help Florian Wirtz play well.
No, I think it was also a panic buy. Like they thought they had the money, they want to get Isak, Ikoti, like all the players before someone else buys them.
But they moved too fast. But imagine they are buying Gravenberch. There are too many players they bought.
Frimpong, Kickers, Gravenberch.
Yeah, like they had no business doing that. They were supposed to like every season introduce maybe 2 players per season. 2 players per season. 2 players per season. Like right now, you're supposed to be going to his 3rd season and now introducing Kekes or someone on Kekes level.
I understand.
There was poor planning there. I think Liverpool suffered poor planning, and now they have to hope a new coach is going to change things. But I think Ancelotti deserved 1 more season.
You think so?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I don't get the rationale with like because you know what, the team he was playing was Klopp's team, so he was trying to build his own team and didn't have time to build his own team.
Yeah.
So they should have given him a chance to build his own team last year, like just forfeit the season. Okay. The team that surprised me the most was actually Man U.
Yeah, but they're gonna be crap next season.
I don't know. I can't say that about my team.
They're gonna be crap. I don't think Carrick has it. I don't know. I don't think. Do you when you look at Carrick, does he look like a guy who can win you guys a league?
He looks not with the personnel now.
No. Based on because remember, he has very good players, the Cunhas and stuff.
I think he can give him a chance. He's a young coach.
I want to put a point to you, right?
Oh my God, that was almost a third.
For example, who would you trust with Man U right now? Carrick or Pochettino?
Carrick. Carrick.
Okay.
I'll trust Carrick. The reason is, I think with Carrick, it's not like his tactical stuff.
Are you aware? Let me show you something.
He understands Man U culture.
Yeah, but are you aware of the fact that the last 10 matches he was not performing?
Yeah, but it's we don't know. Okay, I'm not expecting Carrick to win the league. I'm just expecting us to be top 4. And to build something, like to bring back the winning culture and winning mentality. And that's his job. Like, he's not supposed to be like a Pep Guardiola or like a Mourinho or like an Ancelotti and just win everything. We don't expect that from we just expect him to steer the ship. He's almost doing like Xavi's job. because Xavi brought Barcelona back from disaster, but he can take us to a place where he's built the country. Because right in man, there was a point where if Man U placed faced like House City, we didn't know if we were winning. But what Carrick has brought to us is like stability. We are supposed to beat obvious teams
Ish.
and beat obvious teams. Is it a
Ish.
goal? Of course. This kid, look, I'm telling you, man, that's Lukaku guy. Lakaka. Lakaka, please. You know, African team, don't fumble. What is it with African teams and fumbling like at the end? We've been doing this a lot. Like we fumbled Canada, we fumbled against Norway. I don't like this. There's something wrong with the African teams in the last minutes. We're just making arguments. Lakaka. Like they call him. Oh man, I hope they don't get a second. I hope they don't get a second. We need to like hold.
This one plays for PSG.
Yeah, it does. Is Bayer.
Yeah.
The team that impressed me the most this season was actually Bayern Munich and PSG. They're the two best teams. With the
People
two
don't
best players.
realize what PSG is going to be a problem long term.
If they keep the squad.
Aside that, they figured out that when you are in La Liga, you just have to pick second half of the season.
Yeah, and they also have like unlimited
You
talent.
can play as long as you have a squad depth. You can play other people. Your stars can rest and get fit.
Yeah.
That's what happened this season. Dembele was injured, but came back, started killing them.
Do you know this kid called Akliochi?
True, my boy.
Unbelievable. Like, why do we fumble like this? Why do we fumble like this? Like, we were there. We were there. You see what I was saying? Like, I said this. What did I say? Going forward, like, you can never count out these Belgians. Like, they have just too much quality going forward. Like, you know. What is that? I say this. I knew it. Like, we're going to, but they're going to lose on penalties, though. That keeper, that was a poor thing from the keeper. Stay in your line. Very, very.
Diary death. Oh.
I can't wait next season when you know, when the league resumes La Liga. I'll be following La Liga games. Unbelievable. We're getting to extra time and the game was over. I can't believe it. Like, we just keep fumbling at the end. Bruh, we should close out games. This game was over. And they could lose. Oh no. What, bruh, this keeper, what is he doing? Unbelievable. That's haram. Unbelievable. It's over. How can they let 2 goals like in five minutes?
Just making life hard for yourself for nothing.
Now the goalkeeper was like a sellout in that. Bad, very bad. The goalkeeper is costing them the game. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
You're right about 2-2.
Yeah, I was right about 2-2. I could always see like the Belgians can score too. But I think Senegal are taking this extra time. The danger person is to watch out for is that guy Lukaku. He thrives in these games where it's chaos and you need a goal. Bring on Lukaku. It's going to be a very long night.
No. I mean, people exercise their rights to protest, find doing a step off there for the most part, the protests, the marches, there were very few. Hey, I want to have meeting that I can't even tell you.
I picked this game. I still pick Senegal to win. The hard way.
Camera talente. And na ketemu nyar.
Best party ever.
It's crazy. Yeah. Let's see the second half. I do still have your money on the court on the Senegal.
I don't know anymore.
I still think, yeah, they just have better leadership. And more endurance. And I knew this would happen. Like Belgium have taken out their best players. I thought actually Senegal would come back. It would be the opposite. So, but 2-2, okay. They just had to hold on to a lead for like 15 minutes. Man, Olise has been like a genius the last. You know, when Olise was at Crystal Palace, I knew he was good. I didn't think he would be this good.
This month ndakashatirwa ndikubudisa makuhwa ese, right? Pane munhu 1 wamurongosekerera achiba ane kubira nyika takanyasa kutarisa ende kuna ndakuzitaura zvandibata ndadzamirwa ndagumirwa ndaona kuti handichakwanisi kunyara. Japreza uri mbavha inzwa inini unzwa chibaba Rastaman German kana taura nemi tarisei andi ndikuti uri Japreza uri mbavha, alright? Japreza imbavha andi munhu kungo mwana kungochema kumbonzi hey ashota mukaka wakutoita nzi laparadi $100 wakutotora 60,000 mwana kungonzi aita guriquid Philip Kwekwe wakutotora 60,000 mukadzi wakungoti mubvudzi rangu harichaiti takuruku Japreza HICC kungofunga kuti alright 20 muna August Japreza Aquatic Complex German muri kutibira mari dzedu chibaba mukunzisa muri kutibira mari musadaro muri kupa mari dzevanhu munhu kungofunga kuti ndane flu ndokuenda kuchipatara laparadi $100 aiwa German musadaro muri kutibira Rastaman ndatoona ndikasatozvitaura hapana kwasazvitaura Japreza imbavha anofanira kutomboongororwa ngomana wewe imbavha $100.
Almost stunned silence around the stadium after that ending to the 90 minutes. As we now will see the Senegal changes.
kungonzwa kunge imwe hapa muri kuvava kuda notariswa
Sadio
nadokta
Mane
show $100
spins around to see his number raised high.
jamani muri kutibira
I
isusu
don't think he
I'm not happy
necessarily wants to leave.
ona munhu wesungura
The
kutaura
field
chirungu
of
is
play
not
he's had
English
a
baba
huge impact on
hatingotauri
the game.
chirungu chirungu changoimbwa
But fresh
namundarama
legs are
chesu
required.
pakangotiwo brother chete
Nicholas
Simon
Jackson,
wanzani
El Hadj
makungwa
Malik Duke, on for Mane and Ismail Jacobs. You always fear when players of that caliber leave the field, but you may not see them again on the world stage. Time is something that waits for no player, of course, but he has shown real quality at the age of 34.
Yes, he really has. So effective still at that age, and maybe not at his very best, but still the heartbeat of Senegal.
Pascal's header. In goes Tielemans, but to no avail. Jessiganike looking to set Jackson away. Moreira. Give and go that tries to
Senegal.
open ground. By just got clicks.
They heard everything.
I can hear your sound. It's playback in this side. This is sad, man. This game is supposed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, after this, what do they play?
I think it's Norway. Oh, wait.
USA.
USA, yeah.
Bosnia.
Yeah, and they can easily win that game.
Senegal. Senegal could be going to quarterfinals, eh?
Yeah. They don't have attacking superpower.
Right. Second half.
Okay, so we can welcome to your presidential suite.
Oh,
So it's 2 bedrooms.
presidential. I sit and eat with presidents, so I can only live in a presidential suite. It only makes sense.
You promise?
Yeah,
No, promise.
I promise.
Ngisesikhulu angithi kodwa ngenza into I can lead 257,000 men and they can walk through town without breaking anything. So ufuna ngibe skilled kanjani? Ubona ukuthi lamadoda emiza amadala kangaka. Yesterday they were advocates, they were doctors.
Belgium, they don't deserve to go through. They're poor, these guys.
Very.
Don't lie to me. Where's your where
Ah.
I want you to come and see something with me.
Get your stuff. Let's go.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna need you two to exit the plane with me.
For what reason?
You guys know what you did.
I'm
Come with me right now.
What are you talking about?
Just grab your stuff and come with me right now.
We're
give us a reason.
going to sit here until the plane takes off.
You will not be. Grab your stuff right now.
You're
I'm gonna give you one last chance.
For what reason?
One
You're not explaining
last
anything. You're not
chance.
making any sense right now. You're making a scene.
Do not make me spell it out in front of these people. You should be ashamed and embarrassed.
Do you have any idea what she's talking about? I have no idea. This is ridiculous. Could you please just leave us alone?
Yeah, I'll go get the cops.
The cops?
What are you talking about? What happened?
With me up at Lascivious.
Incoming.
You understand? I'm not getting up. No.
Haven't even left the ground.
What a game.
Done anything wrong?
Okay, come on, just walk. I wasn't even gonna do this. Ladies and gentlemen, if I have you guys back in.
Wow. I'm maintaining what I said. Senegal on penalties. What do you think?
I think they have a goal before the match ends.
I can see it.
But I can't see where it could be coming from.
I would say Senegal. We've seen De Bruyne for the last time.
Yo, yo. Yo. Nah. This was a tough watch. This was a tough watch. This was ridiculous. I've never been so quiet watching a match. Chat. Good night. Good night. This was a bad watch. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.